on the next episode of AMC's The Walking Dead.
You don't scare easy. I love that.
Go back while you can. Whatever he's done, there's more.
For more video, go to AMC.com.
All right, so usually I do a reaction video, but nothing in that episode was reasonably worth reacting to. So usually I just do quick breakdowns of the episode after. And the first thing I was thinking when this episode came on, when Morgan's bringing Carol throughout all the kingdom and whatnot, was it's such a nice place that has survived for what would be a few years now after pretty much the apocalypse. And I can't help but think, like, how long until they screw it up. Not in, like, a bad way, but, like, if you think about Woodbury and, you know, all the other places they've been, the prison, every place they end up feeling safe at, and they always show up and they're like, oh, these guys live in a fantasy world. You know, they're not prepared for what's really out there. But yet they've survived the same amount of time as Rick's group has. And then within like 2 weeks of Rick's group getting there, the place just falls apart. So it's weird, but that was the first thing I was thinking. But either way, the kingdom, I know a lot of people from the comics were really excited. If you've watched my videos, obviously you know I haven't read the comics. I do hear a little bit here and there about the comics, but I haven't actually read them. And the kingdom's pretty, I don't know the word. I was kind of annoyed with Carol for how unreasonably negative she was being. But I guess after all the stuff she's been through, just to end up at a place where people are living in a kingdom, you know, where they're all happy and feel like they don't have anything to worry about, I guess that could be annoying or bothersome to, you know, somebody like Carol. But, so you got to meet Ezekiel, you got to meet the tiger, you got to meet the people in the kingdom, and it looks like they also have a deal with the saviors that they have to meet up with, to where they have to give them a certain amount of food, or they gave them pigs this time. Don't really know why they were feeding them to the dead. I don't know if they're purposely trying to give them poisoned food, or if it doesn't actually poison the food, or if it just is a cost-effective way to feed the pigs and the people don't get sick after. I don't really know all too much on that, but if you guys do know, without spoiling it, if it's like a clear-cut, obvious answer that you can explain it without spoiling it, you know, if it's just stuff from the comics where, like, say they are planning to poison the saviors, then, you know, try and leave a spoiler alert in your message, or your comment. But pretty much this entire episode, it wasn't really a filler episode, even though it kind of was. It didn't have anything to do with Negan, Rick, any of that storyline. Basically just followed Morgan and Carol in the kingdom, introducing you to a new storyline developing with the saviors in the kingdom and whatnot. So I think it's pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. In the preview I just got done watching, it shows what Daryl's story is going to turn into. It basically just showed Daryl's interactions with Negan. It looks like anywhere Negan walks around, they have to bow. That's pretty much what I got out of that. So they treat him like a king as well, but not the same way they treat Ezekiel, which I really like as a character. So my TV just came on because I recorded it because I had to watch The Walking Dead a little bit late because I had to work late. So yeah, that's about it for the video, guys. If you guys had any thoughts, I really like Ezekiel. I don't know if that tiger's real, right? If you guys know if the tiger's real or not, I don't think it's CGI. If they're just working with a live tiger on set, be pretty cool. But if you guys had any thoughts on the episode or what's going to be happening in the upcoming episodes, what you like, what you disliked, leave it in the comments down below. Stay subscribed to the channel. You know, we do reaction videos and we do breakdowns of each episode after every episode. So it's always good to get other people's opinions on it. And as always, guys, I'll see you next week for more of The Walking Dead. I'm going to go finish, or not finish, but I'm going to go start watching The Talking Dead right now. So I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye.